yards following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25.
25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they gave up the pick six. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up. But you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
It's a gain of 7, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman, and he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
Now this one complete on the slant route. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain.
10 yards on the
pickup. It would be more crazy if I actually come
back. 2nd and inches.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business.
I'm not going to lie to
coach.
He was trying
I kind of miss that fucking play when he threshold being
down. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches.
Bro, this nigga just fucking did a run commit, bro.
Robinson with a big catch. Touchdown, Chicago. Allen Robinson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears cut into that lead.
I think if you pulled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it a
and almost caught me.
It's so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust because your first move is to not get
it's 28-14. Now y'all finna see this nigga back on
you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go. But he did
all of these people are like this, bro. Like his juke, Pettis juke should not be like that.
A touchdown.
At their own 22-yard line.
Like, this nigga is double juking like he has jukebox, and I'm not understanding this shit.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And
why is all his fucking bro? Is Debo Samuel that quick? That's not even Debo Samuel. Who the fuck is this? Are you
able to hit on a big play right there in the 2-minute drill? Now they've got a chance to use all the remaining clock and build on their lead right before halftime.
Bro, this nigga like got behind my people like with ease and just like I'm finna just go back to playing over the top, bro.
So the big play gets him across midfield.
Why is Mac on this nigga, bro?
They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. Now the result here.
Game. Some coaches don't think time of possession matters anymore. I believe we found one of them.
Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
And they didn't give me a nice for me cut off. Something for me.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Yeah, I think they finna cut my game.
This will make it into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20. Down officially at the 21.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive is going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards from up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll go out to midfield at the 49. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears 1st down.
And I'll think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments.
I'm lagging. I'm finna get up.
It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to them, and it's paying off.
And that's going to be incomplete.
This nigga DB's not like this, bro. I swear they not this fucking sticky.
Here now is 2nd and 10 again
I
for
know
the 41. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
3rd and 6.
First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down.
You just hopped in my stream.
Foles. He's got the hook up to Lee. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now Foles. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else?
Bro, this nigga almost hit me with that fucking long-ass halftime.
Getting this one up to about the 35. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back
this
after
nigga
this.
so
You're
fucking
watching the
cheesy.
NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he'll be stopped right around where
time to put in Tyree Jackson.
Down to a knee. Maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Cam, if you seen the way this game is going,
and it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about.
like, this shit don't make no. Like, I tried to position catch with my damn tight end.
This is Coleman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. Those are the type of runs that we did not see from him in the first half, but a good start to the 3rd quarter.
And I know what everyone's thinking that's watching this. They did a great job adjusting at the half. Oftentimes you don't make adjustments. You just dial into your game plan a little bit better, and maybe they're starting to make some headway.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Jackson. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
You don't see too many pass-catching fullbacks nowadays, partner. In fact, you don't see too many fullbacks, period.
Good news, though, he does have decent hands, and we saw it right there on the
I'd be mad. I'd be getting beat by niggas that play base on
field, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third.
49.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. Trying to get it to Robinson.
They don't make it no fucking better, bro. I'll be doing all these fucking hits.
And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Sometimes I hate
first drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead. Boy, it paid off.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
Okay, yeah, this nigga is dead ass running the same plays.
And he's gonna go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Eddie Goldman.
Why they don't ever show the plays that niggas run on
never
offense?
Gonna take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive.
That's it. But you can't change it for defense.
3 points, they want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
That burst good for 20 and a first down.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach, because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to, but they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers add on to their lead.
Well, 3 scores in this game. I think that deserves some type of a broad gesture. I know in hockey, that's called a hat trick, and people throw their hats out on the ice. What about us? What can we do for this guy?
Well, if I'm his teammates, I'm buying him a little steak dinner tonight, right? At least a skirt steak, probably a filet.
Oh, you're going big. I like that.
Well, yeah, I mean, skirt at minimum,
skirt
filet
steak,
at maximum.
On. You can't give the guy a skirt steak. He scores 3 times. There you go.
10 ounce. 16
bro, why
ounce.
is this nigga not picking this fucking play, bro? Why is he in the chat?
So that'll back him up 5. Now, slightly more difficult attempt here from the 20. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Niners 42, Bears 14. Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
42-14, Cam. I got my ass smacked around.
On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
I can't even call it something like that.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. On the counter, here's Coleman. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for second down. They go play action now. Jackson. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
It was a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Here's a first down throw that's complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
43-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. Coleman now. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here we go, D. Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. Flushed out right. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. And that is going to be incomplete. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time out, another touchdown. And I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this was just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport. The road to be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
21. Here we go.
Once again, it's Mostert. He's got the first down and more inside the 40.
How this nigga getting outside.
And he takes this all the way down to the Bears 11. A big play there for the Niners. 44 yards on the ground.
44 yards on the play. First down, 49ers.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Back now at Soldier. Field. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Mostert. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
This ain't no fucking toy for you to be trying. I'm not finna pitch it.
That'll set them back 5. So Garoppolo off. Coming on is the veteran Robbie Gould for the 49er field goal. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger.
14.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Bears take over 1st and 10.
How come it's just when I go on offense, I can't never do it?
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Now Hundley. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Lee. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear 1st down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Throwing, Hundley. He's going to let this go deep for Lee. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up on a first
man, I wish I could see this fucking
and his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself. But you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL.
Bro, because I get beat worse and worse.
Now, in certain situations, they will take them out.
Bro, now this nigga just passing the ball. This nigga just throwing the ball now. He didn't score it again, bro. Both of us got on, well, not even both of us. I got on True Clock, and this nigga just steady tossing this over, bro.
And the 49ers continue to roll.
Cam, please send me not to quit, though.
As a former DB, you might not like to
I don't even, it ain't even nothing left for me to do, bro. I don't know what the fuck to do.
Correct on both counts. Right?
Like, I'm chewing clock, and this game is still fucking going, bro.
That should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went.
If I block him, can he still be inside the thing? Okay, I'm just gonna block him, cuz I don't know, cuz I just don't want to fucking talk to him.
Yeah, that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. They'll try it again now after the 5-yard walk-off.
I'm finna hit this kicker. Bro, do they still got that penalty shit?
The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually
I know you ain't
frustration,
finna go to sleep
not a good
again.
play.
Taken about 7 yards deep.
This nigga got the strip ball trade on.
They'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into
And
the
I
game,
can't pick a play.
Looking for a spark from their special
Man.
teams.
I'm finna quit this shit. Bro, dog, this is bro Cam. How many times did that shit fucking happen during the game, bro? Bro, this is like the 5th time, bro.
Boy, and
And
now
I keep
they
getting these
can't even
fucking
get a
delay
play
game
off.
penalties, and I be.
Now the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Lee. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Back to throw now on 1st down. Got a man, it's Patterson, complete. He's got this almost to the 40.
And I'm starting here.
1st down for the Bears, a gain of 15.
The only one that fucking
So signs of
I'm trying
life
to cut
in
our
what's been a
rejects
dormant
ass
offense
again.
in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. 10 more there and another 1st down.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that when he's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
This nigga Marquise Lee
11
finna have a
yards
trade
there,
game.
1st down.
I know you don't get anything extra for degree of difficulty.
He finna have a
Maybe
trade
you
game.
should. He's done absolutely
fucking at
everything in this
advance, bro. I
game
can
today,
guarantee.
including laying out for that one.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, right at the 40. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Marquise Lee, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Brings it now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe
Bro, this one, bro, do you hear this all
12
right?
guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on.
Bro, why is he still passing the fucking ball, bro?
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. He'll let this go deep for Bourne. And this is going to be intercepted.
Like,
Picked off by Jalen Johnson.
like niggas act like they don't ever be fucking. Niggas act like that they don't win, bro. I swear they act like they don't ever win
Seeing the
before.
ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance. He's helping his team in a huge way.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling him almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Lee. Now the Bears going to call the first.
I'm finna just force feed Marquise Lee for the rest of the fucking game. He finna have his goddamn trade. He has 10 catches, 188 yards, Cam.
Offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That was well coached.
This is the most boring game I've played.
You saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
The last run good for 2.
Kind of feel like that Super Bowl game I played.
Garoppolo looking to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Can I get a pick 6 though? Hell no. Who the fuck? Bro, Mozart is not this fucking fast, bro.
Inside the 45. Just a little bit of a
I know, Cam. I just be trying to. Bro, and I can't pick a fucking play again.
Back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
Like, I think this is this nigga doing this shit, bro. Cause I've never had this happen this many times in one game.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Right there, 54, right there.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. This is caught, and he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed, I did, my good man.
If Marquise Lee do not have a trade game after this.
For their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Not going to make it to the end zone. And that's pretty reflective of their game as a whole as they'll remain down by a bundle. So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there. But you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And he's able to skip away from that first.
Cam, if that nigga would have caught the timeout, bro, I swear I would have quit this damn game. And I don't give a fuck what nobody would have said.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they close.
If you would have caught the timeout.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Niners, it's an
How
ideal
about I had
start as they
401
move to
passing
3-0 now on the young season. And they'll return home next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for the Bears, next week for a look at new U.S. Bank. Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Stupid ass game. I don't even see that.